Hi there, welcome back. Okay, we're back to where we were. This is part 2 of how to create the Facebook fan page with iframes. As I said, we just load up our settings, and now what we're going to do is we're going to edit the first home tab. So we go up here, the little squiggly line, click on that to edit the page, and I'll just bring up the edit box. And what it will show you then, it will show you whatever you've dragged and dropped into your page layout will be shown down here. Now obviously we just put in the media box and YouTube videos, so that's just the two. So we're just going to do this. First thing we're going to do is going to click on the settings. I'll show you for that briefly. Now I always run it in iframe, and just leave the other settings as they are, and click over label settings. Now what you can do, what you'll get above each module, above the media box, etc., you get like a sort of blue header with whichever writing got here. So for this example, it comes preloaded with media box. Now you can literally just call that what you want to. If you want to put the blue bar header over it, I think you might want to call it welcome. I tend not to use it. I just think it's just my own personal preference. You can try either or. If you don't want to use their little box, and it will just get rid of it altogether, click on hide title, and it will hide the module title from the viewers. Save the settings and then go back. Then what you've done that, you go over to your edit button, and what we're going to be doing now is obviously editing any text, etc. you want to put in. Again, this is really basic stuff, something you probably all used before, like in Word or Excel spreadsheets or whatever. Pretty basic stuff, and then you just write any text you wanted to. So you might want to put in, well, welcome to my fan page, hope you find it interesting and you blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, and then you can change that and do whatever you want with it, just like you would in any other document. You might want to, you might want to bold that up. We might want to make it a bit bigger. Let's have 24. You might say, oh, let's have it in blue. This is really, basic stuff. Okay. Now, next bit is a little bit more involved. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add in a picture. Now, if you were just to click on the image, you could just literally load the image up here. From your computer, and it would show up here, but when it comes to actually displaying on your fan page, it won't show, because it needs to be in HTML code. It needs to be read by the iframe page, basically, in very simple terms. So what you've got to do, you need a image hosting site for your pictures. Now I thoroughly recommend www.photobucket.com. That's Photobucket. Just Google Photobucket, it will come up. Free to use, once again. Just got to register, create an account, and then what you choose then, you basically upload your picture files, etc., from your PC to the image hosting site up to Photobucket. And then once you've done that, you'll be able to get your image code. I will show you exactly what I mean. Okay, if we go to, I've got on Photobucket, and I've just put a few from The Apprentice. As I said, I'm staying with The Apprentice theme. And then what you need always do is hover over a picture like that that's been uploaded, and you come down to here, direct link, and you click on that. That'll copy that link for you. Okay. And then when you go back to here, let's find the one I was actually doing, if I can find it. Sorry, excuse me. I don't know where it's gone. Okay, we'll do another one. I seem to have lost that page somewhere, so I'm just going to put welcome to my fan page. Okay, just do a quicker one. Again, say you could bold it up. We could do a bigger size. So I seem to have lost track of the other one, and we'll say the same thing like we're going to do it for. And a blue. Okay, right. So you come down here, and so this time, as you just copied the URL, basically the direct HTML code from your image hosting site, you then come up to the click on the image, and when that loads up, it will give you the URL, you see, and so you literally right click and paste. And you have to put in an alternative text just in case it's an error, it needs to show something else. Okay, so we just put in header, doesn't matter what you write in. Okay, it will need to be 500 pixels across. I should have mentioned that earlier, because the template inside the fan page is only 500 pixels maximum, so if you copied something from a website that was longer, it wouldn't fit in properly. Alright, so just make sure it's 500 pixels across. The height doesn't really matter. Click on the OK, and it will load up exactly the same, but the difference is now it'll be read by the iframe fan page because it's got the HTML code on it. Okay, you click on save that. Okay, and you can see it's loaded straight away. Now what we're going to go down to the next bit, the YouTube video settings. Click on the settings here. This time you can't actually hide any header or anything like that. So this header you get here, you can call this what you want. So we can call it this time the apprentice, just to stay with the same theme. And then you've got obviously your main configuration. Now this says YouTube embed code. If any of you've done this before, you know how simple it is. If you haven't done it before, I've already got this one ready. I've just selected an apprentice video. I've got the file candidate interview. If you want to find your embed code, just scroll down to the bottom, and if you click on the share tab, you get the link come up here, and underneath that you'll get embed. Click on the embed code and you get this here. So you right click on that, click copy, and you've got your code. Then you go back to your settings page, edit page, right click and paste, and there you have your YouTube embed codes put straight in. Click on save the settings like so. That will load up, and that will then put the YouTube video with your title, The Apprentice, there, and you'll see the video is going to load up straight underneath it. It really is simple stuff, really easy to use. And you want to see what it looks like, go to the top, click on view page. Just let that load up a second. And this is everything that you've just put on there, whatever tabs you just use will show. Okay, the reason there's a gap here, that's because I've put my settings in, so just ignore that. Because I normally put a lot more, so I've got my own settings put in at around 1,000 or something, so I've allowed for extra space. Normally you wouldn't have a space there if you just do it from scratch, you just have them joined together, one following the other. So take notice of that. Okay, and that is pretty much it. That's how you can create. As you can see, it's already building up, and I could have added all sorts of things. That I could have added more text, more pictures, and you could really put in what you want. Now if you wanted to put in more separate tabs, I'll show you that. You go back onto the manage your pages, and so if you were happy with that as a home tab, what you could then do, you just create new pages. So you go back onto over here, tabs and layout, and you would literally just go over here, add page or tab in brackets, and it will give you a choice of where to put it. And then normally it should be the next one in line, say from here to here, which is after home. But what you can do, you've got the alternative to put it under home if you wanted to. What that basically means, if you had a subcategory of home and you hold it over there, you get the subcategory appear underneath it. So each heading could have a subheading underneath, and you can create that as well, so you can decide where you want it. So let's just say, for example, you wanted to create a members area, just as an example. You've got some other options here you can follow down. What I will do, I'll bring you to a really good part of this app that I like, which is at the bottom here. You've got hide content. you've got the option to hide the page content from viewers who do not like your page, and obviously the ultimate goal is to get as many fan page likes as possible. I'll just show you what that does. If you click on here, hide the content, and then save the settings, you would create the page in the same way as you had done with the first page which I showed you, but the difference is if they hadn't liked your page they wouldn't be able to see it. I'll show you how that works. So we're going to view the page. Okay, you'll get the page load up once again. Give it a second just to load up, as it is normally faster than this. This is the stuff we're on the home page, so this is the stuff we did before. Okay, just show you that. And now this is the tab we just created. So if you hadn't liked your page, this is what's going to happen. They'll click onto the members area to have a look what's going on over there. And because you've clicked to hide the content, I'll show you what it does. Once it loads up, excuse me a second for the speed. So you think you're going to see, but as you can see, I'll just pull this page down for you. Right, hello visitor. To get access, you must first like our page. After you've liked us, you'll be able to access our exclusive content. I think that's really great. So once again, you would create the page in exactly the same way, drag and drop whatever you did, edit it in the same way like I showed you. But if they hadn't liked your page, if you tick that box and they hadn't liked your page, they wouldn't be able to see it until they like the page. As soon as they like the page, it becomes visible. Brilliant. Okay. The last couple of things I'm going to show you. We go back to the top here and to edit info. Obviously, the main reason you want to one of the most important things when you're creating the fan page, you want people to land on that fan page that you just created. And so what you need to do is click over here to manage permissions. Okay, and that'll bring you up this bit here, and the default landing tab is always the wall. It will always go straight to the wall like it does on your normal Facebook account, but you want them to go straight to the fan page you just created. So if you remember, it's called the welcome tab. So you come down here, click on the welcome and save the changes. That way when they want to send to your fan page, instead of going straight to the wall, which may not have anything on it or whatever, it will go straight to the welcome page you just created. Now it's called welcome by default, so if you wanted to change that name, click over here on apps, which will load up your apps. You go to your iWhipper app and you click here to edit settings. You can then call it what you want. So you might want to call it apprentice welcome, just to show you it works and to identify it. So just an example, apprentice welcome. There we go, and save it on there. I'll just double click it, make sure it's saved. Okay, okay, and then if you go back to view the page now, hopefully, save that. Okay. Come down here, as you can see it's now changed to apprentice welcome, which is what we just called it. So you click on your apprentice welcome, and so now that's the page you've named, that's the page you've created, and that's what they're going to send you straight to. Well, I hope you found this tutorial interesting, should I say, and helpful for you and easy to follow. It's a great app, it's really easy to use, brings you up to date with all the iframes, etc. And hopefully I'll get some more videos and some more giveaways for you, so look out for more videos from me in the future. Thanks for watching.